What's up, YouTube? This is another video, bringing you another one. And this one is about your emotions. So now everything that we're going to be talking about here today is going to be connected to Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza, okay? Now, what I want you to know is I am going to also go live while teaching this lesson, but I wanted to document it here first. So understand you have first priority when it comes to this message. So I have a few points that I want to talk about, and I'm going to start off with just number one. The book is called Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. All right. This book has single-handedly did so much for my mind in times where I felt like I didn't know how to control it. How many of y'all deal with a mind that just can does so much compulsive thing? How many of y'all overthink? How many of you struggle with having thoughts that end up leading you to another negative thought or another negative thought or another negative thought, almost to the point where you can feel a negative emotion? And then now you're in a bad mood. And then that bad mood turns into what? A personality. Okay? So number one, this is my first point. Your body wants to follow its programming. Breaking out of its programming is uncomfortable. You see, a lot of y'all wake up and do the same thing over and over. You see, you're disciplined. You're disciplined in a lot of habits that aren't actually good for you. So some of y'all wake up and the first thing that you do is you scroll on Instagram or you scroll on Twitter. I'm not going to lie. I wake up and I check my money. That's the first thing that I do every morning. I wake up and I check my money. Period. Some of y'all wake up and you go into straight bullshit that you're watching. You're watching fucking the news. You're walking on you watching Sharkeisha, like you watching all this shit. You watching hold on. You watching Sharkeisha and shit like that. Like you're not even doing what you're supposed to do. The moment you wake up, you doing some bullshit. Or better yet, the moment that you wake up, you actually start to think about what you got to do today. I got to write these emails. I got to go to the church. I got to go this. I got to do that. I got to do that. And none of this is actually helping you. This way of thinking is not helping you at all. It's actually making it harder for you to stay focused because you're still in the bed thinking about what you got to do at 8:00 that night. Stay in the moment. Take control of what you can in that moment. So first of all, when you wake up, all right, boom, let me go get some tea. Let me go get my coffee. Let me go, what is it? Let me go get some water. What is it? Let me tell myself something. I'm so happy and so grateful I make $1 million a month. Like whatever your statement is, keep telling yourself that, right? So breaking out of that programming is very uncomfortable because your body wants to do what it's always done. So for example, at 3 p.m., you always are in traffic and you get triggered. So what that means is that 3 p.m. every day, your body is waiting for that negative energy, that negative mentality, that negativity. It's waiting for it because it's used to that dosage. And when you decide, oh, you're not going to give it that dosage, your body's going to give you something to hear about it. It's going to do something. It's going to get irritable about something. So you have to be mindful of, okay, boom, I don't want to get irritable during traffic anymore. You know what? So instead of getting irritable, I'm going to listen to a podcast in the car now. And now you're switching out things. This is how you build a successful version of you. You look at your life. You look at it. It starts with the day. It starts with the day. Like, it's not even about what you do over years. It starts with what you do today, every day, right? So, for example, it's like, okay, so how do I master the mornings? Ooh, let me write that down. You can write that down for me? Master the morning mastery, like something like that. That needs to be a practice. That needs to be a practice. Morning mastery. What do you do in the morning? Because what you do in the morning, I've heard so many life coaches speak of this. What you do in the morning really changes your life, your whole fucking day. If you start off your day on some bullshit, the rest of your day will be bullshit. Period. So that's why in the mornings, you got to try to tell yourself the things that hype you up. You got to listen to things like earlier today. I was listening to this guy named Dan Cole, and he was talking about productivity and how to build your online business and how to bring value to the world, how to be an influencer, all these different things to just get your mind jump started. Somebody said, I just had an artistic awakening due to your advice of being authentic. Thank you. Ah,
It's funny because good morning, good
yeah.
morning.
Pray, meditation, affirmation in the morning helps. You got to do something of that sort in the morning. You have to do some type of some type of ritual in the morning. You have to do some type of ritual in the morning. His name is Dan Coe, Koe. So the next thing that I have, and listen, y'all, if y'all like this shit, y'all, cause I'm like, y'all don't got no clue. Like, we gonna talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. But let me just focus on this. I'm just excited. So the second thing, show your body that the mind is in control, not the body. How do I show my body that the mind is in control? Remember when I said that at 3 p.m. you get very irritable at 3 p.m. every day? Okay, boom. That's basically what's happening. Your body is programmed to that emotion. Or when you meditate and your body wants to grab your phone, or when you meditate and your body wants you to react or some of that sort, that means that your body is now in control. That means that when you meditate, you need to set an intention. Listen to me good. When you meditate, you need to set an intention. You know what? Number one, the moment that I feel the urge to get up, I will tell myself no. The moment that I feel the urge to grab my phone, I will tell myself no. Because these urges is the programming. Thank you, Joker, for the rose. Thank you. All right. What's the third one? Your energy can be tied into old things due to you holding emotions to them. Period. If this is resonating with you, if you're learning anything from this, go ahead and drop a 11 in the chat. Drop the number 11 in the chat. That's crazy. Somebody said today is the 29th, number of emotions. Exactly. That's why we're talking about this. Drop a number 11 in the chat if this is helping you of any kind of way. All right. So your energy can be tied into old things due to holding in emotion or holding on to that emotion. Let me tell you what I mean by that, okay? The moment that you think about that trigger that happened to you a year ago, it's like you could feel it in your stomach. It's like you could feel it in your heart. It's like your heart dropped. Your body reacts to it as if it's happening right now. What's up, WD? As if it's happening right now. Your body does not know the difference between past, present, future, because remember what we said, time isn't real. So how can our body, which is very intelligent, so intelligent to the fact it can heal itself and knows exactly what it needs and knows how to tell you when it needs something, right? For example, when you're tired, you get emotional, you cry. That's why babies cry. Because your body is, if you ever tripped out before on, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, how emotions come out and it's almost as if your body is like, hey, I need to release. I am going to cry now. Okay? So time isn't real. So your body doesn't know that you're talking about something from the past. Your body only knows it as this is what I'm dealing with right now. That's why it's important to be careful of the things that you speak about, because some of the things that you speak about naturally draw an emotion out of you. You know what I'm saying? So the moment that you speak about negativity, your body can instantly tense up just at the thought of it. Right? And when your body tense up, that is a reaction. But the thing is that your body doesn't think that you're reacting to something from the past. It thinks that you're reacting to something that you see in front of you right now. Okay? The next part, holding anger about issues to the past keeps you in bondage to it, and it holds you back from accessing all that extra energy. There's this one thing that Joe Dispenza says, and he says, how long are you going to tell that story? How long are you going to tell that story? Granted, me too. Now that I'm thinking about what I just was experiencing today, how long are you going to tell that story? You know? And some of y'all, you can tell that same story, but just rewrite it. That story where that person fucked you over and did you bad and did you this and did you that, rewrite it into, instead of it being they fucked you over and they did you bad, they taught you who you actually were through that situation, or that situation made you become who you are. You see, you know, when you're over something, when you can thank that situation for what happened. When something's so painful, you can sit there and be like, you know what? Thank you for that, because I needed that. When you can do that about some shit that fucked you over or hurt you, that's when you know you've actually grown past it. Okay? So a lot of y'all are angry at your parents, angry at your boyfriend, angry at your siblings, angry at old friends for what they did. And it's like, you are not doing anything to anyone with that anger except you. You are the only one suffering from that emotion. Nobody else can feel that emotion from you except you. I mean, the people that you're around, they can probably feel that anger from you, but it's like, it's not even who you really want to affect. So you're doing nothing with yourself by holding on to that emotion. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio and y'all go ahead and join Styx's Mystery School. All right. So the next thing, when you meditate, call the energy back to you. That's a good one. And today I actually want to do a meditation on the Mystery School with y'all today after this. You down to do a meditation? We're going to do a meditation after this. After I finish with this little live or whatever, we're going to meditate in the Mystery School because that's something that I've been wanting to incorporate, but I don't know how. I got to mention to you first. Obviously, I can't just go in there and be like, yo, we finna meditate and y'all don't even know type shit. You know what I'm saying? So when you meditate, call your energy back to you because a lot of y'all, what's up, Remy's? A lot of y'all have given your energy to other people by simply continuously telling that story. A lot of y'all have given your energy to other people simply by always reminiscing on the pain of it instead of growing from it. You know, you can completely take your energy back just by what you say. I take my energy back. I claim my energy back from people, places, and things that have taken it without my permission. And those that have taken it with my permission. I take all of it back. Fuck that. All of it. You feel me? So the last point that I want to make is when you wake up in the morning, don't allow yourself to immediately think about the day ahead. Stay in the moment. You may rob yourself of enjoying it. That's some deep shit, y'all. That's some deep shit, y'all. When you wake up in the morning, don't allow yourself to immediately think about the day ahead. Stay in the moment. You may rob yourself of enjoying it. All right. Make sure y'all follow me on here. Make sure y'all leave a like. Make sure that y'all comment. For my people on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Okay.